3. Okay. Yeah. We just jumped in the water. It was cold, but kind of felt good. Alrighty, under 3 minutes to blow up this giant sleeping pad with the pocket pump.
Do a morning workout in here. You can do your yoga.
So much space.
Why even leave the tent?
We can just set up our beds, and this tent is massive. We can stand in it. And there's a window. Wow. Looks like our neighbors somehow forgot their tent poles. But they're being quite innovative, so I hope this works for them. These new lights are fun. They're a little shorter than my other ones from Empowered, but they change colors. Just got a fire going. So pro tip, put your graham cracker and chocolate near the fire so the chocolate can start to melt. Gotta rotate. Get the marshmallows perfectly golden brown. Golden brown's the only way to have a s'more. Good morning. Just woke up. We slept in quite a bit, which felt so good. And gonna get some breakfast going. So something I forgot to mention earlier is that the majority of the gear that we're using for this trip is my parents' gear. We flew in with our sleeping bags and a sleeping pad and pillow, but everything else is my parents, because obviously it'd be kind of hard to fly with tent, stove, all that stuff. And my parents' basement is pretty much an REI, and we have this cute old camping trailer that we used to take on trips. And so we just raided those and took a bunch of stuff. So we've got their old camping stove, got their jet boil, we've got one of their million tents, and a whole bunch of old gear. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Oh yeah. Got camp all packed up. Gonna do a quick trash sweep because want to leave places better than you found it. Nice. So Muskegon State Campground is pretty special to me. I have camped here a good amount of times growing up with the Girl Scouts, so I'm super happy to be back. It's bringing back so many fun memories. Just got to campsite number 2, the DH Day Campground by Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lake Shore. It's a walk-in site, so let's go see. Ooh. Very nice, very nice. Wow. All right, I'm gonna set up the tent. Nice. Cheers. That's real good. Alrighty, we're gonna go bike on the Sleeping Bear Heritage Trail, I think it's called. Borrowing some old family bikes. Alright, we biked 2.5 miles from the campsite to the Sleeping Bear Dunes dune climb. Going up. So the last time I did this dune climb was like 6 years ago, I think, and I had just gotten stung by a wasp in between my toes, and so my foot all the way up to like halfway up my shin was super swollen, and I do not recommend climbing big sand dunes with a itchy, swollen foot. Not fun. Not fun at all. There he goes! Back from the bike ride to the dune climb, we're heading on the boardwalk to check out the beach that's at our campground. All right, we're getting dinner going, our classic camp meal that we always have. Pasta, kielbasa. This was supposed to be a zucchini, but Nick accidentally bought a cucumber. Oh, so now it's just a little side salad type thing.
They look the same.
True. There's a historic cabin right across from our campsite, so we're gonna go check it out. Alrighty, we decided not to have a fire tonight. We're just gonna chill in the tent and play some cards till we decide to go to bed. So, see you in the morning. Good morning. We woke up to a little rain today, which I'm not stoked about because I really don't like when it rains when I'm camping because everything's just wet and muddy and gross. But it wasn't a lot of rain, and we've really been lucking out with weather this week so far, so not too bad. Everything's okay. I just don't like the rain. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully get breakfast going soon because I'm getting hungry. And then today we're heading to Mackinac Island, and I'm so excited to get some fudge. Alrighty, we packed up camp super quick. We're gonna hit the road to head to Mackinac Island, probably find a nice dry spot somewhere to make breakfast along the way. Thank you, campsite. We've been munching on snacks in the car, but decided it was a good time to pull over and make a real breakfast with a nice view. Everyone's hunting for Petoskey stones. We found this one. I think it's one. Looks kind of different than pictures online, but could be. Okay, so I talked to someone else who just found a bigger Petoskey stone, and the ones that we found are Charlevoix stones. So not the Petoskey stone, but pretty close and still pretty cool. But we're still looking. Just made it to our next campsite. We're going to speed set up the tent and then quickly bike over to catch the next ferry to Mackinac Island. We made it just in time to get on the boat and go to Mackinac. Oh. Don't eat it.
By best you mean my favorite, or by best you mean the strongest? You know, dude, I guess well, we're gonna be
riding around the island. About 8-point-something miles round trip. Gonna go check out Arch Rock. There's the arch. Looking good. Time to get some fudge. Joanne's. Skull Cave. Heading back to camp. Back at camp, getting dinner going. Same as last night, our favorite. A long day of driving and then a lot of biking calls for a mountain of food. Good morning, happy Thursday. It rained quite a bit last night and this morning. A little late start to the morning, but that's okay. And we're gonna get a fire going and some breakfast and get started with the day. Doing breakfast s'mores, cause why not? Cheers. Time for a real breakfast at lunchtime. Eggs and bacon. This campground had a nice dishwashing station. All clean. Gonna go tear down camp and hit the road. Alright, let's deflate this thing. Going down. I'm going to happily take advantage of the campground showers before we head home. Ooh. All packed up, all nice and clean, and checking out the beach before we head downstate. We are making a pit stop on the way back home to the summer camp that I used to work at for many years to go say hi and have a nice little visit. So super excited. All right, super quick pit stop to Chillermania, headquarters of books by Jonathan Rand. I was a big fan of these books when I was growing up.
It's been wonderful.
Have you been down the shrine at all?
Before we stop at camp, we have to stop at Blake's to get my favorite hard cider so I can bring it home in my checked bag, because they don't sell Blake's in Utah, which is terrible. We are making our dinner in the Blake's parking lot before we head to camp. This is pretty much the last of our food for the trip, so we did good. We have made it to camp. I'm so excited to visit with everyone and see the goats and Camp Dog Chief, and yeah, I'm happy to be here. Oh, hello. Alrighty, it's late. We are on our way home from camp. Stopped at McDonald's for a late night meal, and this is where I'm ending the vlog. It was such a fun, jam-packed week traveling all around the Mitten. So glad I got to show Nick so many cool places in Michigan. And yeah, I am ready to eat these chicken nuggets and get home and go to bed. But yeah, thanks so much for watching and joining us on our Michigan camping trip. Make sure you like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at The Hiking Sunflower if you want to see some short form content of the trip. And yeah, thank you.